Coming up next,
Ed Kalegi and Karen Richmond. This is Chatterbinge.
It is a new children's book, which answers the question every parent has asked. What do you tell children who won't try new things? The new book is Willieboy Eats the World. It is co-written by author and journalist Philip Lerman and our next guest. He is a best-selling author and one of the more familiar faces on television, best known for roles in The Sopranos and Blue Bloods. It is great to say hello to Steve Schrirripa. Steve, welcome to Chatterbinge.
Hello, my friend.
I love the book. I love the concept of this book and what this book does. So let me start here. Who knew that some viral videos of you and Willieboy eating together could lead to a children's book? So take me deeper into this, Steve. How does one lead to the other?
You know, when I was shooting Blue Bloods on Fridays, the cast, most of the cast, would just put out videos on their own. Hey, tune in tonight, 10 o'clock, CBS. So we all did it, separately. And I had forgotten to do mine. And so I told my wife, come on, we got to do this. I had Willie on my lap. I was in California. I'm eating a thing of popcorn, and she's videoing. I'm going, okay, tune in tonight. While I'm talking to her, he sticks his head in the popcorn bag, comes out with a mouthful of popcorn, finishes it, and puts his head back in. We decide to post it, and people loved it. Millions of views. Millions. So we started just doing these videos. We took them out a lot, especially in California, restaurants, and he's eating tortilla chips, he's eating this, he's eating pizza, and we took him most places. We put these videos up, made people very happy. We got a lot of comments. He makes me happy. Willie makes me happy. So we just started doing them. And we've gotten over 100 million views. We don't monetize it. It has nothing to do with any of that. I was eating a hero sandwich and giving a message out, and he's eating the bottom end, and we've got 16 million views. So they like him. They like to see him eat. And we've yet to find, the only thing he won't eat is a lemon. I just discovered that a few weeks ago.
Really?
Otherwise, we give him little nibbles of stuff. And he just enjoys it, man. He enjoys it. He's a really smart dog. He's well behaved. We take him a lot of restaurants. He's better behaved than some customers, believe me. And he's been back and forth to California so many times, on the plane, and he's been very well traveled,
Very nice.
So, he's a good guy. We've taken him to a Yankee game. They put him up on the big screen. I have not taken him to a Knicks game yet, but maybe that's coming.
No, I want to see Willieboy on Celebrity Row. I think that's perfect. You know what? Knicks have a deep run here in the spring. We need to see Willieboy sitting at the Garden.
Wouldn't that be great? That would be great. I'd like to see him run across the court.
It is such a charming idea for a children's book because I love the premise. In the book, Steve admits to Willieboy that Italian food is all he eats. So Willieboy takes the lead and takes Steve all over New York City and turns Steve on to Korean, Thai, Mexican, Chinese, etc. It makes me wonder, when you were a kid, Steve, how finicky of an eater were you?
Not that finicky. Look at me. But I wasn't always this way. But you know what? The only thing that I knew growing up was Italian food and Chinese. Otherwise, really nothing else. That's what we ate. And, everybody, Chinese was popular then. I had never heard of Mexican food growing up in New York. I never heard of it until I moved to Las Vegas. My wife's Mexican-American. She introduced me to it. I never heard of Thai food, sushi. Those weren't popular foods with me growing up,
Right.
And that's what we ate, Italian food, the occasional Chinese food. That was it. So Willie takes me around New York City, the most diverse city, I think, in the world, and certainly the most diverse food city. Every block you could get anything from anywhere. And he takes me on this wonderful adventure. And you try new things. A lot of kids don't know anything, besides what their parents eat. There's a whole world of food out there that's good for you. It's something different. Kids are picky eaters. And maybe it's because they don't know, just like me.
Yeah. And I think it's great, too, how, in a way, the world has changed in that way. Because, when you and I were growing up, you kind of just stuck with the food you knew. And now people are more willing to try. There's a huge palette of food out there. You walk along a street in Manhattan, you can hit 5, 6 food trucks, and you can eat things that you've never tried in your life. And I also love, when I think about this book, how visual it is. You showed me what the cover looks like. But when you go through the pages, this book literally jumps out at you. You have a very talented illustrator, Kirk Parrish. Tell me about the synergy between what this book is and how this book looks.
I talked to Kurt. Phil Lerman and myself talked to Kurt. We looked at about a dozen illustrators at least. Kurt got it. He understood what we were trying to do. The book is colorful. It's so beautiful. He did such a great job. I can't tell you. I've never met him in person. He caught it. Of course, we always notes and bring him back, but he caught the essence of New York City, exactly what we wanted. Also, I was lucky enough, some friends of mine gave me wonderful quotes. Aaron Judge.
Yep.
Jose Andre, one of the greatest chefs ever. Clyde Frazier, probably the greatest Nick ever, and the great Bernadette Peters from Broadway, and so many other things. They're dog lovers. Aaron Judge has wiener dogs. Obviously Jose Andres is a food guy. This is one of the few projects. Like I said, I just did it for me and my wife, and for Willie. Just fun,
Sure.
Not, when you write a book, and I've written 8 books, and I've lucky enough to have 2 New York Times bestsellers. When you're doing those books, you got to hit the list. You got to do this. You got to do that.
That's right.
Look, we're out doing signings. Just fun. Willie will be at all of them. We've done it together, me and my wife. Phil Lerman, wonderful guy. Kirk, team effort. Just fun.
And you don't even need to look to see who wrote the quote to know who it is. Walt Clyde Frazier. When you read that, you see Willieboy and Steve moving and grooving, and that the book in and of itself is stupendous and tremendous. Right then and there, I don't need to know who wrote it. I already know who wrote it. And I also love the fact that your allegiance to the Yankees is snuck into this book, because Steve in the book is wearing this blue shirt, but there's that little NY over the heart. So he gets the Yankee stuff in there as well. Very nice.
Yeah, I was at the Yankee game yesterday. Well, my wife said, I'm a big Yankee fan. My wife's a bigger Yankee fan. She watches every single game, no matter where we are. I'm a big Knicks fan. We both are. We took Willie to a game. He had a hot dog. Yeah. He had some popcorn at the game. We took him. They put him up on the big screen. It's a lot of fun to... People recognize him everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere they want pictures with him. Somehow by accident, if we would have tried this, like if we would have made a conscious effort, we're going to do this, it would have never worked. This was just organic. The book was organic. We did it for fun. It walks down the street. People can't believe this is Willie. People stop me. I made a video for somebody's wiener dog yesterday. There's an allegiance with these wiener dogs. They
sure.
Specific personality.
Yeah. I think it's great. And you know what? It's true. Sometimes the best things in life just happen by accident. Like you said, you weren't planning this whole thing.
No,
you didn't know this would turn into a book and the videos. And I love the one when you're eating the hero sandwich. I remember seeing that because you were doing a promo because you were coming out near my neck of the woods. You were going to be at a Somerset Patriots game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Willie goes to town on the other end of the hero, and boom, you got Kismet. It's magic. And I think that's great. Let me run down where these book signings are. Well, first of all, once again, Steve's new children's book is Willieboy Eats the World. It's published by Akashic Books. Steve has book signings coming up Saturday the 25th at the Bookmark Shop in Brooklyn, Sunday the 26th at the United Theater in Westerly, Rhode Island. And yes, Willieboy will be there as well. Steve Schrirripa, I've enjoyed this so much. Thank you for joining us here on Chatterbinge.
Same here. Thank you, my friend.
Have a great day. Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
He has taken his good fortune in life. You know, Bobby Bacala is what made him, and then he had the recurring role on Blue Bloods as well. But there's still this mystique about that show and about those characters and about him, and he's a very approachable and a very nice guy. And the fact that he's taken these little videos, these innocent videos of him and his dog and the dog eating his food, and now it's been turned into a children's book. It's very cool because you never know where opportunity is going to lie for any kind of project. And like he said, they're not doing this to make millions and millions of dollars, but something has resonated with these videos with him and the dog, and now it makes for the perfect children's book. Bon appetit. I'm Ed Kalegi.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Remember when Marconi invented radio? Well, this is really what he had in mind. From Audio One.
This is Chatterbinge.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can always catch our best guest conversations and segments right here on the YouTube home of Chatterbinge.